I'm Dr. Deneen Pachano, acupuncture physician, and in this video I want to share with you all of the wisdom that the heart chakra has in relationship to your health and your hormones. Now, the heart chakra is a theme this week, and when we think about the heart chakra, I want you to think about your immune system and your relationship to yourself. Now, the heart chakra is located obviously in the chest, and it is the color green, and it is the bridge between the physical body and your energetic body. It is the meeting point of the mind and the body. Now, the heart chakra relates very closely to our thymus gland and our immune system and our lymph system. Now, when the heart chakra is in balance, we're going to have a general sense of good immunity. We will not catch colds or illnesses. We do not absorb the energy of other people around us as readily. We also have a sense of peace and connection to ourself. We have a sense of passion and excitement and joy about life, and we'll feel aligned with what it is that we're passionate about, what it is that we feel we're here to do or we're to share with the world. Now, if the heart chakra is out of balance, it may show up as a sensation of a blockage in the physical body, chronic cough, bronchitis, chest pain, anxiety, a general sense of tension in the upper back or between the shoulder blades. That area represents the amount of support we receive from other people. Often, metaphorically, if we're carrying a burden or we have a lot on our shoulders, it can generally feel physically heavy in the body. When the heart chakra is out of balance, it will affect the flow of energy and our life force. If we want to bring the heart into balance and energize that center, we need to increase our life force energy, and that is through our environment, our physical environment, our emotional environment, and our community environment. So the heart chakra is energized by live foods, it's energized by oxygen and nature. Studies have shown that people who feel connected to a community, who feel connected to nature, have a higher immune system. In Japan, they have something called forest bathing, where people actually go and they just spend time in nature, and it lowers blood pressure, it lowers cortisol, and it increases immunity. So we want to encourage you. You want to encourage live things in your life. Now, if you work in a building that's closed off, you're just breathing in recirculated air for 8 hours, you're going to want to bring live plants into your office. You need to have oxygen, fresh life force. You also want to increase that in your food, what you eat. The nutrients that energize the heart are the antioxidants, vitamins A, C, E, and K. It's found in avocado and nuts and oils and green dark leafy vegetables and anything that's live or sprouted like chlorella or spirulina or barley grass. Things that are rich in chlorophyll, or the pigment in the plant. Chlorophyll actually increases our ability to carry oxygen in our cells. It's like nature's oxygenator. We can even drink liquid chlorophyll or take sprouted wheatgrass, barley grass, chlorella, things like that. So in order to energize the heart, we want to increase life force. We also want to increase circulation, not only of the blood, but also of the lymphatic system. Now, the lymphatic system is like a lace tablecloth, and it is in between our skin and our muscles, and it carries our immunity and our fluids. And when our lymph system is sluggish or blocked, we might feel heavy, we might feel just generally like energy isn't moving in our body. If we want our hormones to be balanced and we want our energy to go up, we want to have a flow in our blood and our lymph and our nerves. It's so vital not only to support your lymphatic system through food and hydration, because that's what the lymph system needs, but it's also going to be movement. Now, that looks like physical activity. It looks like sweating. And if you really want to get your lymphatic system moving, you want to incorporate something called dry brushing. And it's super easy. It's a great thing to integrate into your routine. It takes like 3 to 5 minutes at most before a shower, and you want to do it a few times a week. I usually dry brush like 3 or 4 times a week. Basically, you're going to get a brush that's specific for dry brushing. I like the one by Yerba Prima. You can buy it in a health food store or online on Amazon. It's got a very kind of semi-hard dry bristle, and you're going to want to brush your skin up towards your heart and into your armpits on each side, and you're going to want to brush down your neck into your chest area, and then you're going to brush your legs up towards your groin to your belly. You're going to want to brush your hips, your glutes, your back, and you're going to want to make sure you brush on the sides of your body. You're basically going to get nice and pink, and it's going to increase your circulation. One of the benefits of dry brushing for your lymph is that it's going to help you open up your pores, remove dead skin, and it's also going to help you sweat. So if you are doing dry brushing correctly, when you exercise or you sweat, if you go into a sauna or you go into a steam room, you're going to notice that your body is very easily allowing toxins to flow not only through the predictable areas, but also like on your arms and your shoulders and on your belly. And that's wonderful for clearing any kind of toxins that are in our fat cells. Now, the lymphatic system is one of the pieces that we want to liberate and have flowing in order for our hormones to be balanced. Another aspect of that is going to be how the energy is flowing in your body and where it might be getting blocked up in your fascia. Massage, acupuncture, craniosacral therapy, shiatsu, myofascial body work, cupping, gua sha, all of those things are popular, and they're not just a luxury. They're actually a practice that allows you to move the energy blockages in your body, and that energy blockage shows up in our fascia. Now, our fascia is between our muscles and our skin, and it's where, when we have chronic pain or tension, it's almost like glue on the tablecloth. So imagine if you had a tablecloth on a table and you spilled something sticky and you go to pull the tablecloth off, it's kind of sticky there. That's what happens when our fascia gets congested or stuck from chronic tension. And those energies can't move through there, your blood, your lymph, your nerves. And in Chinese medicine, your acupuncture meridians can't flow. Acupuncture and acupuncture meridians are basically like the fiber optic cables or the electric wires in your body. So an acupuncturist, basically, we're like an electrician. If we want to help someone with a headache, we're going to use a point that has a wire that goes up to this area of the head. We also can use acupuncture to bring energy flow into a specific area and help to bring more blood and lymph and nerve flow to an area of chronic pain. So you want to take time for your self-care in getting body work, acupuncture, and going to someone who is familiar with myofascial release or cupping or gua sha. Now, another piece of the heart and the balance of the heart is your emotional heart. In Chinese medicine, the heart is like an empress or an emperor. And when the empress is safe, there is peace in the land. If the heart is feeling threatened or betrayed or uneasy about being vulnerable or trusting, then the heart is not in a balanced place. In Chinese medicine, the heart being out of alignment with its perfection is what causes disease. If we're out of alignment with what it is true for us, what we feel and know in our heart to be good for us or not good for us, then we're out of alignment with our heart. In Chinese medicine, the heart shows up in this twinkle in the eye, the color on the cheeks, and the joy and the circulation and the warmth that we have in our hands and feet, and our warmth emotionally, not only for other people, but for ourselves. Now, there's a balance between caring for others and caring for ourselves. And as women, it might be very easy to have a lot more energy going out than there is going in. But you want to start shifting and connecting with what it is that brings peace to your heart and what it is that brings passion into your heart. Now, I know for me, I've gone through periods in my life where I was not in alignment with my heart, and it was very difficult to line up with what my heart needed and wanted because I had external forces that I had to contend with. I couldn't sleep in. I couldn't go to the beach. I couldn't exercise when I wanted to. And I was feeling out of alignment with myself. But when we really get to the heart of the matter, what is it that brings you the most joy? What did you do when you were a child that brought you the most joy? What is it that you did or were doing at a time in your life when you felt the most balanced or healthy? So think back to a time in your life when you felt connected to yourself. When in your life did you feel the healthiest? What were you doing? What in your life did you have to integrate in order to be at peace? Was it art? Was it writing? Was it walking on the beach? Was it laughing with friends? The heart and the immunity are energized by our relationships to not only nature, but also to our community and the people in it, and also to ourself. So half of the heart's peace is going to be the care and space that you give yourself to love yourself and take care of yourself. Now, in the whole scheme of things for hormones, if the heart is balanced, we're going to see health not only in the physical heart, the emotional heart, we're going to see health in the adrenals and in the small intestine, because those are 4 parts of the heart. So remember, you're a whole person, you deserve a whole person approach to healing, and this is some wisdom from Chinese medicine and an integration of understanding of what it is that the heart needs in order to have healthy, balanced hormones. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to connecting with you.